Welcome to your Ethereum News Roundup. Here's your latest for Wednesday, March 6, 2024. OP Labs releases an initial dispute game mechanism. SEC commissioners issue a statement on ShapeShift. Wormhole releases a W token eligibility checker, and Hop Protocol plans to integrate CCTP. All this and more starts right after this message. This episode is made possible thanks to Optimism's retroactive public goods funding. If you'd like to support this podcast, please collect today's episode as an NFT at ethdaily.io/NFT. OP Labs released a bond-based dispute game mechanism for the OP stack. Dispute games are used to facilitate fault detection in a fault-proof system. The proposed mechanism design encourages honest participation by imposing a bond requirement on claims, penalizing dishonest claims with a cost barrier. Big bonds are the initial strategy, setting high ETH-denominated bonds adjusted for gas costs and claim depth to cover the costs for honest participants and deterring spam. The fault dispute game marks a step towards further decentralizing the OP stack through implementation in a future protocol upgrade. SEC Commissioners Hester Pierce and Mark Uyeda issued a statement in regards to an enforcement action against crypto exchange ShapeShift. The SEC filed a cease and desist order against ShapeShift for not registering as a securities dealer between 2014 and 2021. Commissioner Pierce criticized the order for not specifying which assets were deemed securities and the reasoning behind it. She highlighted the ongoing ambiguity surrounding the definition of a security, noting that the uncertainty undermines innovation and places entrepreneurs in a difficult position due to the absence of clear regulatory guidelines. The Wormhole multi-chain bridge introduced an eligibility checker tool for its W token airdrop. The W token has a total supply of 10 billion, and 6.17% of the supply is allocated to a community airdrop. Users can now check their eligibility and W token allocation by checking their wallets across EVM, SEI, NEAR, and Evmos chains. The airdrop is based on a snapshot captured on February 6th. The distribution of the W token will be in both ERC20 and SPL formats, covering several chains such as Ethereum, Solana, Arbitrum, Optimism, and Base. The criteria for eligibility includes interactions with applications within the Wormhole ecosystem, stakers, and certain NFT communities. The W token has not yet been launched. And lastly, Rollup-to-Rollup Bridge Hop Protocol will now support Circle's cross-chain transfer protocol. Users will be able to bridge native USDC across supported networks on Hop. The cross-chain transfer protocol allows USDC to be natively burned on a source chain and natively minted on a destination chain, removing the need for USDC liquidity providers on the bridge. In other news, Sigma Prime releases the results of its Lighthouse survey, MetaMask integrates the Revolt on-ramp, L2B releases an analysis for the Blast Layer 2 network, and the Interface social app expands Layer 2 support. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories in Ethereum. You can support this podcast by subscribing on Castbox and following us on X at ETH Daily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.io. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.